Welcome up front, Mr. Tommy J. Warren.
I'm going to set my timer so I'm official, so I don't take up too much of your time. Start. There we go. How's everyone doing tonight? I'd like to thank you all for coming out, supporting a great cause. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Let's give a big round of applause to the bartender. And a little bit about me, guys. I'm 48 years old, so I'm entering that age where my bills come more a month than I do. I have seven children. That is factual, 7 kids. So you know my pull-up game sucks. It's not my problem. I love playing with the box that come in, so I can't help that. As you guys probably guessed, I have a problem with weight. And that is because my favorite sandwich, it's not a Reuben, it's not a club, they're good. My favorite sandwich is an ice cream sandwich. That's where my favorite one is. You know, I've, like some of you here, I've experienced some health issues and that through my life. And I see people 48 years old, 50 years old, 55 years old, doing all kinds of weird shit. Pardon my expression, sorry about that. Zip lining, mountain climbing, being able to walk to the fridge while losing the breath. And here I am excited the fact that I kept my balance this morning putting my underwear on. So, I recently found out that the best form of stress relief is an orgasm. And I, like this gentleman, I took it to heart. I became an expert. So now I am an actual personal trainer. I can go around all day telling you all to go screw yourself. It's because I care. I don't want to see any of you getting stressed out. You know? One thing me and I found out with my wife lately, who here argues with their spouse? Every hand's up, look at that. Men, here's a great thing. If you and your spouse or partner are arguing and you just want the conversation to end, start taking your clothes off. I guarantee within 3 minutes, your wife is going to become very uninterested in you and have a headache. Now, women, on the other hand, if you and your partner are arguing and you just want it to be over with, take your top off. It is scientifically proven men lose 50% of their thinking ability when they see boobs. 25% for each one. So if you're out in public and you guys are fighting, take that shirt off. If I see you, I will come over and support you. That's not a problem. You got all my support. So, and with that, I recently found out that boobs are like a cat with a laser pointer on me. I can't concentrate. I see boobs as just like a laser pointer for cats. You guys all ever take a cat with a laser and run up the wall with it? Women, don't recommend it. So we were on our way out tonight getting ready. And I'm going to tell you something. I was really embarrassed. Did not expect it. It took me 30 minutes to get my wife's bra off tonight. I got 7 kids. You think I would have that down, right? I was more embarrassed when she walked in the room and seen me trying to take it off. I don't have the body or the arms for it. I look like a reverse T-Rex. I was going to say Tyrannosaurus Rex, but that's from the other angle. So, who here has a little bit of a twisted mind? Nobody? All the men in the room, especially you. I can see you. If you're ever out grocery shopping and you come across a product called Vagisil, don't buy it! I will tell you right now, from experience, it does not taste like the real thing. It took me 6 weeks to get that taste out of my mouth. It was absolutely horrible. I see some of you here are from the older part of the generation. I'm not going to call you old. Who here is travel blowing? Name a really bad hood, sir.
A really bad hood?
A really bad hood. What's a hood you just won't go into?
Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen? That's a restaurant in St. Louis. A lot of people say Detroit, right? Bad area, Toronto, you've heard. I'm going to prove you all wrong and you're all going to agree with me. Adulthood. Worst friggin' hood to ever be in. Followed secondly by parenthood. I've got 7 kids, so I think I'm a bit of an expert on that. I'm going to fill you guys in. I'm just going to go a little long if that's okay, maybe about a minute long. 7 years ago, I was diagnosed with colon cancer. Through surgery and a change of diet and whatnot, I can honestly say I am cancer-free. But because of going through the big C, every year I go in and I get my physical done. And it's not great. Like this last year I went in, sitting on that table with my feet in the stirrup. Don't picture it. Doctor walks in, washes his hands, checks me for a hernia. We all know how they check for a hernia, right? Cup your testicles and tell you to cough. He just washed his hands in the coldest water in the freaking universe. Everybody in here knows what happened to a guy when it's cold. So he looks at me and he goes, I need you to cough. Ice cold hands, he's cut me. That's the best I could get at. And it was at that moment he looked up at me. Anybody here involuntarily wink or look at someone? I locked eyes with my doctor. Now keep in mind, folks, where he is and what he has hold of. I looked down and I winked at him. I gotta make this weird now. So I put my hand on his head. Then I proceeded to rub my fingers through his hair. My next yearly physical is coming up next week, and I can hardly wait. My name is Tommy J. Warren. That has been my time. Thank you very much for coming out.